If I asked you to describe your life right now in one word, what would it be? Busy, stressful, routine. For me, looking back, the word was quiet. I lived in a comfortable home, I had a steady job, I had friends I saw on weekends, but there was this specific kind of silence that greeted me every time I unlocked my front door. It wasn't just a lack of noise, it was a lack of life. We live in a world that is more connected than ever, yet somehow we have never felt more isolated. We trade real conversations for text messages. We trade touch for screens. We build walls to protect our peace, but eventually those walls just become a prison of loneliness. I didn't think I needed saving. I thought I was just independent. But the truth is, I was drifting. I was waiting for something to anchor me back to the earth. And I had no idea that the anchor would come with 4 paws and a wet nose. Let's be honest, the first few weeks of bringing a dog home isn't like the movies. It's chaos. Suddenly your schedule isn't yours anymore. There are muddy paw prints on the floor. There are chewed up shoes. There are nights you don't sleep because they need to go out. I remember thinking, what have I done? Am I ready for this responsibility? But amidst that chaos, something shifted inside me. For the first time in years, I stopped thinking about myself. I stopped obsessing over my emails, my appearance, or my anxieties. All my attention went to this little creature who looked at me like I was the only thing that mattered in the universe. I learned that perfect isn't a clean house. Perfect is a messy floor and a heart that is full. He forced me to be patient. He forced me to laugh at mistakes. He broke my rigid routine, and in doing so, he set me free. Depression and loneliness love inertia. They love it when you stay in bed. They love it when you close the curtains. But a dog is the enemy of inertia. He doesn't care if I'm tired. He doesn't care if it's raining. He needs me. Wake up, he says. The world is waiting. Having a dog gave me a why. Why do I get up at 6 a.m? Because he needs to walk? Why do I go to the park? Because he needs to run? Why do I smile at strangers? Because they want to say hello to him? Suddenly, I wasn't just an observer of life anymore. I was a participant. Every walk became a small adventure. I started noticing the seasons changing. I started breathing fresh air. He didn't just get me out of the house. He got me out of my head. And for anyone who overthinks, that is the greatest gift of all. There is a moment, usually in the evening, when the house gets quiet again. But this time the silence isn't heavy, it's warm. He jumps up on the sofa, lets out a long sigh, and rests his heavy head on my leg. In that moment, something physical happens to me. Science calls it oxytocin, the love hormone. Studies show that just gazing into your dog's eyes raises oxytocin levels by up to 300%. It lowers your blood pressure, it slows your heart rate, it literally heals your body. But it feels like magic. It feels like a warm blanket being wrapped around your nervous system. In a world that demands so much from us, demands us to be smart, successful, attractive, my dog demands nothing. He doesn't judge my career choices. He doesn't care if I said something awkward at a party. He offers a safe space that no human can fully replicate. A space where I am loved simply because I exist. Humans are time travelers. We spend 80% of our mental energy regretting the past or worrying about the future. We miss our lives because we are never truly in them. My dog is my spiritual teacher. He is the master of the now. When he eats, he is just eating. When he plays, he is just playing. He doesn't worry about next week's vet appointment. He doesn't regret chasing that cat yesterday. He is entirely 100% present in this exact second. Watching him teaches me to slow down. He reminds me that a patch of sunlight on the rug is a luxury, that a cool breeze is a gift. He taught me that happiness isn't a destination you reach when you retire or get a promotion. Happiness is right here, in these small, quiet moments that we usually ignore. They say we don't deserve dogs, and maybe that's true. But I think dogs are here to show us who we could be. They are living examples of loyalty, of forgiveness. You can scold a dog, and 5 minutes later they will lick your hand with zero resentment. Imagine if we could love people like that. Living with him has made me a better human. I am more patient. I am more affectionate. I am softer. He opened a part of my heart that I thought was closed off for good. He didn't just fill the empty space in my house, he filled the empty space in my soul. So if you are sitting there wondering if you have the time, the energy, or the space for a dog, ask yourself instead, can you afford to miss out on this kind of love? It's a commitment, yes. It's responsibility, yes. But it is the only investment in the world that guarantees a return of pure, unconditional joy. Making the decision to bring him home was scary. But looking back, it wasn't just a decision to get a pet. It was a decision to choose life, to choose love, to choose connection. And it was without a doubt the best decision of my life. If you have a furry soulmate who changed your life, I want to hear your story. What is their name? How did they save you? Tell me in the comments below. And please subscribe to Canura, where we explore the beautiful bond between humans and dogs.